Today, the public health emergency created to fight COVID-19 comes to a close, marking the end of a hard 3 years that impacted people around the world. Team 12's Michael Downer looks back at some of those who were affected and what we learned. Michael?
Yeah, Tram, 3 years ago, none of us could have guessed what it would look like. The whirlwind of emotions, challenges, and uncertainty. And as the world takes this symbolic step towards normal, well, none of us could have guessed exactly what it would look like, and we talked to folks who saw what happened. The sizzling grill is a sign to Ricardo Aguirre, a sign that a family legacy is still alive.
Sure enough, 3 years later, we're here.
There's tacos and tamales for whoever wants them. But back in 2020, things were different.
Coincidentally, yesterday also marks a 3-year anniversary since we were in the hospital.
You have no idea how much I've cried. I've literally run out of tears.
See, the pandemic hit Ricardo hard. First, the disease took his food truck business. Then, it killed 5 of his family members.
Devastated.
And around Arizona, well, there were problems with unemployment payments. Graduations were canceled, and the conversation around public health became tainted politically.
I think the most disturbing part of the whole pandemic was the politicization of public health responses.
Former state health director Will Humble says the world was trying to find the right balance to fight back against a new virus. In hindsight, well, data shows the closing of in-person schools may have gone too far, while the restrictions on bars and nightclubs may not have gone far enough.
You don't drink a pint with a mask, whereas you can do math with a mask.
In all, Arizona saw nearly 2.5 million cases of COVID and more than 33,000 deaths.
Oh, wow.
And countless lives were changed for better or worse.
It's definitely going to be something that we're going to remember for the rest of my life.
And Thursday, as the public health emergency ends, well, the debate over its legacy continues.
I think the honest answer to that is it depends on ideology. Some people are going to look back and say this was fake and it never happened and they were making all this stuff up. There's others that think this was a real tragic loss of life, and for some simple interventions or decisions that were made differently, not as many people would have died.
Michael Downer, 12 News.